Welcome, new and returning listener, to today's episode of the Black Business Roundtable. I am your host, Doug Blacksher, broadcasting to you live from the city of Diversity, Oakland, California. Give a shout out to my sister, my friend, and my colleague, our mental health guru, consultant, Dr. Ashley Coleman, Doctor of Psychology, tenured and immediate past department chair, assistant professor of psychology at University of the West. Tune in today as I will be touching the following: health and mental health. New number 988 is the Suicide and Crisis Lifeline, and available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Text or chat. Women in our audience looking for a therapist, www.therapyforblackgirls.com. And men in our audience looking for a therapist, www.therapyforblackmen.org. Pamela Price and the recall. Audience, we're going to derail this recall on Pamela Price. It's shameful. You ought to be shaming yourself. Those of you who are perpetrating this terrible thing ought to be shaming yourself. Shame, shame, shame. And she's not going to get recalled. We need a social justice warrior who prosecutes all people fairly, unlike the previous administration. Rising violence against police locally and nationally. As you all know, Oakland had a officer killed at the end of last year. And just today, there was a sheriff serving an eviction notice who was shot. We need to support our law enforcement. Basketball warriors remember Coach DeJan, Deki, and the nation remembers Kobe Bryant, who died January 26, 2020, in a helicopter crash. All 9 on board died, including Gianna Bryant, Mr. and Mrs. Altobelli, and daughter Alyssa. Christina Mauser, mother Sarah, and her daughter Payton Chester, along with the pilot, Aria Zobayan. Deepest thank you to my brother, my friend, and the man who has made all this possible, Doni Glover. Doni, the West Coast loves you, and we appreciate you allowing us this opportunity to talk about what's going on in the West Coast, because until the West Coast and the East Coast unite, specifically Black America, we're going to have some problems. Continue sharing this hashtag, Stand with Carlton of Raleigh, NC 2022. If you would like to send a message to this young man, a message of hope, encouragement to Carlton, just email us your message, which we will forward. If you want to be in the know and reach our audience, then join our BBRT advertising family, or to be a possible guest on the show. Reach us via our email, bbrt2021@hotmail.com. Include your company name, address, website, company phone number, social media page, info to our email address, bbrt2021@hotmail.com for vetting consideration. I want to thank you all for joining us today on this short segment. I had a doctor's appointment today that I'm doing the show in the lobby of my doctor's office. But I want to say we are back, black, and ready to act. We want to get the political news out, specifically in Black America. We want to get our audience to understand how important, if we aren't at the table, we are on the menu. And you can find that saying on my LinkedIn page. If we are not at the table, we are on the menu. And we have been on the menu for 400 plus years. We need to get off that menu and start sitting at the table. Thank you for joining us today. We look forward to seeing you Thursday at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time on the Black USA Network on YouTube and Facebook. And before I close us out, I want to say this. Longshoremen brothers, we have not forgot about you. We are gearing back up, and we want our audience on the East Coast, West Coast, and border to border, and in some countries to understand that we support our longshoremen, specifically Local 10 here in the Bay Area, Oakland, California. So stay strong, longshoremen. You guys have rolled with us, and we're going to continue to ride with you. Thank you, audience, for tuning in. And remember, together, we can listen, we can learn, and we can share, because I know you care. This is Doug Blacksher and Dr. Ashley Coleman coming back soon of the Black Business Roundtable. God bless and good night. Thank you for joining us.